Okay, so let's start right out. NRO NRO Activities Report, which I will give. The NRO is the organization we use to coordinate the RIRs, and the 5 RIR CEOs participate as the Executive Council. So I'm going to bring up the NRO Activities Report and update you folks on what we've been doing. Mission: to be the flagship and global leader for collaborative internet number resource management as a central element of an open, stable, secure internet. I guess we declared ourselves a mission so people know what we do. And we're going to give a quick introduction, talk about our focus areas, and then talk about our activities. We're incorporated in 2003. Not incorporated. We're formed in 2003. We're a lightweight, unincorporated association, i.e. it really is just a coordination function. We meet together, we share activities, but everything we do is generally done back in the individual regional organizations. Our goal is to encourage a coordinated internet number registry system, promote the multi-stakeholder model and bottom-up policy development, coordinate and support joint activities, act as a focal point for input into the RIR system, and the NRO fulfills the role of the ICANN address supporting organization. Role within ICANN that is a body that ICANN has for purposes of coordination of policy among names and numbers and in the ICANN structure. Our key focus areas obviously are supporting the RIR coordination, global collaboration and governance coordination, proper branding and positioning of the NRO, and we can monitor and contribute to the global internet governance discussions. Executive committee is made up of all 5 RIR CEOs. Adiel from Afrinic is our chair. Axel Pollock, who's hiding in the room somewhere, is from RIPE, is secretary this year. Ernesto from LACNIC is the treasurer. Paul Wilson and myself are also on the executive committee. The secretariat is hosted by the RIPE NCC, and the executive secretary is Herman, who's, I don't know if is Herman here this week? No, I think Herman's out. And we have coordination groups. So we sort of take each RIR and we go horizontally and we take the communications teams, the political team, the engineering group, the registration services group, and we have groups within the NRO which coordinate, for example, our communications. So when we're working on something for a presentation at ICANN or the ITU, the coordination, the communication department managers of the 5 RIRs will work together, so we only have to develop one document that we can all use. Expenses: NRO does have some expense for the executive director in Ernesto, in Herman. And we also have travel. We also contribute to ICANN. The contribution is $823K annual. It's been that way for about a decade. Those expenses are divided up among the RIRs based on a formula based on the size of each one, based on the registration services revenue. We have a representative in the Internet Governance Forum, multi-stakeholder group that coordinates the agendas of the IGF, Paul Wilson and Paul Rendek. We actually just came from the 9th IGF, Internet Governance Forum in Istanbul. We did a contribution to help make the IGF happen, and then we did a booth to explain the RIR system. It's very helpful. A lot of governments, a lot of organizations that may not make it to an RIR meeting can go, they attend the Internet Governance Forum because of the wide range of topics there, and they get to hear about the registry system. So very useful outreach that we do. We've been active, obviously, on this Internet Governance and IANA Stewardship Transition activity, including responses regarding ICANN's accountability, responses indicating that we would participate in the planning function for the transition of NTI's stewardship. We have been active in the WTPF, the ITU World Telecommunications Policy Forum. All of the documents and communications we have are on the website. You can go to the NRO website. We are in regard to IANA oversight transition. Adiel and Paul Wilson are members of that ICG, the IANA Transition Planning Coordination Group. We've also been involved among the internet organizations, so not just ICANN and RIRs, but also the IETF, ISOC. There's an organization called the iStar Collaboration. We get together periodically to help coordinate issues across our organizations, and that actually led to a statement, a statement regarding Net Mundial. It's been instrumental in helping get initiatives off the ground. Net Mundial was a significant meeting earlier this year. We were an active participant in it, and we actually participated in the Executive Multi-Stakeholder Committee, which was involved in making it happen. We had contributions, and we actually helped with the final Net Mundial statement. We have a nice new ASO website that we worked on this year. We have an RIR governance matrix that covers the governance mechanisms of each of the RIRs in a comparative way. So if you want to see, for example, you want to see what each RIR has in terms of how its budget is set, or how its board is elected, or how, what law it operates under, what it has for appeal processes. There's a matrix on the NRO website that compares the RIRs, not just in terms of policy. We've always had a policy matrix comparison, but now in terms of our governance structures. We've been adding a lot of content regarding the IANA oversight onto the NRO website. We will get more up there as soon as it gets settled. That's the report, and I'd like to thank everyone and open for questions. Okay, thank you.